Allie, we got some interesting tidbits of news about who will be the next James Bond.
Okay.
Denis Villeneuve is the director of the next James Bond movie.
Right.
The first one where we'll be moving on from Daniel Craig and finding somebody new. First of all, he apparently is not going to actually really begin searching for the next Bond until after he's done with Dune Part 3.
Makes sense.
But when he does begin, him and his collaborators actually looking for the next James Bond, there's a few things we know. We now know that it is going to be a man.
Makes sense.
And it will be somebody who's British.
Okay.
So they're not going to turn... This is going to be a classic James Bond.
Uh-huh.
They're not going to try to do something new with this one.
Okay. I like all of that.
It will not be a senior citizen, they say. So we're talking young British man.
That is sounding a lot like James Bond to me.
Right. It does eliminate some fun names like Glenn Powell, Austin Butler, Hugh Jackman. I don't know.
Isn't Hugh Jackman?
He's Australian.
Oh, he's Australian. Yeah.
And also... Well, he's also old.
Yes.
So at least by James Bond standards.
Yeah.
But what's actually interesting is basically any name you can think of is probably eliminated because they also the reports also say that they want James Bond to be unknown.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely love that idea because I think that's how they should go about some of these big castings. Not all the time, but sometimes it's cool to see a new face. It's refreshing. You haven't seen them before. You don't have any preconceived notions about them. Maybe people love them. Maybe people hate them. You don't have anything. It's a clean slate. I like that idea.
I like it as well. While I'm sad that we won't get a Canadian Bond, despite having a Canadian director, I do think that when you see James Bond in the movies, you should think that's James Bond, not that's whatever actor playing James Bond.
Right.
At least at first, obviously at some point, Daniel Craig was relatively unknown, I would say, when he became James Bond. And so he was that's James Bond for a while until we got to know Daniel Craig enough.
Yeah.
That's how it should be. And you think about many of the Marvel superheroes, that's how it was. And even some of the DC,
it launches careers.
Right. James Bond is bigger than the actor who plays it. Mm-hmm. And so you don't need a big name to make it splash. You need somebody that can actually just pull it off. And that people will just think that is James Bond.
Yeah. The person that I had put kind of like my hopes behind was a British actor. And so I was hoping it was going to be Jack O'Connell as like a side pick or whatever. But I'm totally okay with it being somebody that we don't know anything about. Mm-hmm. Maybe they've done a few minor projects here and there. Like, they still need to be a good actor, obviously. Right. But I trust Denis Villeneuve to find somebody that fits that bill, that will be a great James Bond and also somebody that's a little less known.
And one more bonus is if you pick somebody who is known, then there's going to be a bunch of people that are criticizing it from day one.
Yes.
You pick Henry Cavill, and then there's going to be a bunch of people that are like, no, don't do that.
Right.
You pick somebody unknown, and they might still say no, but what are they going to have to base that off of?
Yeah, they're
Nothing.
not going to have anything to go off of.
They'll just be flapping gums, and it'll be nonsense. It won't mean anything.